Hey, this is Max from Rex. This is podcast. I'm with Dan.
Yo, what's up?
And former chef of Crazy Burger, Chef Al.
What's going on?
And we are going to be fed by Gordon Ramsay, possibly.
Let's go.
We're about to hit the shuttle.
Yeah, we're hitting the shuttle.
Hey, you guys want some stickers?
They're going to the dump.
We do a podcast about Crazy Burger.
Left, and then our desk to check in is going to be on the left side.
So
Okay.
I've never been in the dojo.
I didn't
Yeah,
catch
same
any
here.
of that, but I'm in. I heard a bunch of lefts.
Wait, it's still BYOB. We should have.
Thanks, brother. I thought about that.
He's going on a run.
Whoa.
That was gas.
This first round.
What do you think?
I'm gonna rank. I'm gonna go calamari and shrimp platter 1.
Let's go.
Chowder 2. Corn rib 3. Onion rings 4. I'm with that.
Yeah. Onion rings are good. They're just, anybody can do them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got the best of the bunch
you
here
got the
at the
best of the
calamari,
bunch.
but I will say shout out to Declan Rice. All right, come on, you fuckers. This one's for you, dog.
Yes. Shout out Declan Rice.
I just got the original burger.
Shrimp burger,
The
baby.
juice is worth the squeeze.
Double slawed up.
This is a fat boy right here.
have them. They didn't serve them.
There's an avocado fan right there. You see that?
We don't have.
Thank you so much.
Really? Are you serious?
Who's waiting on fries over here? Macaroni fries?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
All right.
I like that.
How do you feel? Great. You know, it's not bad, but I understand that people are going to have a huge problem with this. A huge problem. Why? A lot of the stuff that they took away that people come here for, if this is going to be the menu, they're going to go apeshit. There's going to be emails. People are going to be all upset, dude. No Birdie May burger. People are going to... Two Burger Tuesday? Yeah, Two Burger
So
Tuesday.
this is a limiting film of the menu.
Yeah.
So there could be more potential, like there are other burgers.
There will definitely be some changes.
But just seeing a lot of the staples gone, and it's like,
It's very
look
sad.
at the decor. It's like, the eclectic nature of the decor was like part of what it was all about.
It's almost like the idea of the small business that people create that's gone. You kind of run its course, and then somebody else, bigger, more money, comes in, buys you out, transforms it into something, and you go, all right, we're just going to have a bunch of fast food chains thing.
This is
Capitalism.
this is 100% what capitalism does to a business.
We're like,
Where
should
it's
really
like,
be
you know how what made you cool was differentiating yourself from someone else.
That's why people
Guess what the
come this
solution
place,
is?
because they-
Homogenization. Make yourself like everybody else. Like,
that was covered in veal gravy and call it ham.
yeah. Which half of the front top is the vegan house?
No, right? You're like, the whole thing? I don't know. Wherever one of the turmeric sides on. You're
Good work.
Awesome. Goddamn.
It's pretty good.
They're pretty good. It's just as sweet as the other one, too.
It is very similar to the old one.
Graham cracker crust. Great lime taste.
These guys.
The texture is good.
Yeah. Nice hold on it. Also light.
I missed
This
the
is way
raspberry,
I
but
miss the raspberry though.
that's a very good cue.
Yeah.
Later, buddy.
Yo, peace out, my guy. Good seeing you, dude.
Mikey, thanks so much.
Trust you. Oh, it's cold. Whew, it's cold. Damn.
All right, so we're walking past the bike stop to the behind Crazy Burger to see if we could get a little view of how it used to be. I mean, it's probably still the same. Uh-oh, we got film people all over the place right now. Better hurry up. Whoop, whoop. What up, Eve?
Yeah.
Same ass cardboard shit.
You gotta be quiet because they're filming. Who's Hungry Baby, episode 103, Rags to Dishes podcast. We're here live in Providence with my boy D-Cot. What up, D-Cot?
What's up? We're out on the porch.
Yeah. We're
Everything
also
in.
joined by our good friend, Mr. Alex McBurney. Alex, what up?
Also, good to be back, boys.
Dude,
Thanks.
we got a lot to talk about here.
Yes, we do.
Are you talking about the television event of the century?
What, Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck?
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, we talked about that one time.
Because
That wasn't television, though.
It wasn't televised, but it was televised on the
captioned.
internet. for
it was
sure.
fucking live.
I
on
mean, it
the
was
internet.
live. I mean, you could see the edited version, and it just blacks the whole thing out, and you're like, something bad must have happened
Yeah,
there.
well,
You know, as my boy
Everybody
Rizza would
ran.
say, you got to protect your neck.
Yeah.
Well, it's just another one of those tragic gun deaths that, sadly need to happen in order for us to maintain our Second Amendment rights. So
Yeah. He
if
preached
that's
that.
the
He preached
cost
that.
of us being able to carry assault rifles wherever we want, when we want, then I guess that's the price we have
I'm
to
afraid
pay.
of guns, so I wouldn't do it.
So
I'm
be
sad,
it.
Yeah.
I guess that's the price we have to pay.
Yeah.
Anyway, rotten piss.
Anyway, fuck him. Yeah, we're moving on here. So the reason we're here right now is us three and our filmer Spencer got to go meet Mr. Gordon Ramsay.
Well, more importantly,
Well, we got him on the show,
yeah, we got to go to our former establishment
the Berg.
and see what they deemed as a restaurant refresh, which is absolute bullshit. I can't even believe they fucking convince those people that, oh, we're going to come in and we're going to change the whole restaurant. We're just going to put cameras up. We're going to film you for a week. And we're going to find out what needs
What's
to be
going
done.
wrong.
Yeah, what needs to be done to change this. And every one of those dumb motherfuckers believed it.
Yeah, they got duped.
They got duped.
Well, you think they got duped? Like,
Oh
it's
my
gotta
God,
be.
yeah.
It's gotta be like fucking like they hit up Mike and we're like, yo, you're gonna get paid.
What do you think about it?
I was just introduced a couple hours ago.
Really?
Yeah, it's exciting.
It is.
I mean, they got me to put dill on the menu.
I saw it. I was like, yo, there's ranch on it.
I
They said the
swear to God.
customers want it.
They
Yeah.
demand the
I
ranch.
was like, he's not going to allow it.
It's so funny. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Guys, have fun. Enjoy.
We'll do it.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
There's no way he did it just to do it.
Well, I think they told him like you're gonna get a renovation to your restaurant, so that's the equivalent of getting paid to him because he's getting
truth.
the free deep clean,
Correct.
the free renovation,
Free equipment.
So they're saying, bro, we'll set up these cameras, we'll check it out, and then we'll come in and we'll give you the renovation. So I could see that being the dupe. What I find, like, if I was going to be skeptical about it at all, I would say that I would find it hard to believe that, like, legally they could, you know what I mean? Like, I would feel like there'd be some liability
There's
shit where they'd be
something at
like,
the end of that
for
hook
insurance
that they were
purposes, like, we have to tell the owner what our true intentions are and
Yes.
just let them know that it's a wink, wink, nudge, nudge secret because, like, I don't know, they just to, like, save themselves from litigation or something, like, you know.
And since we are influencers and we
That
did
was so
work at the establishment,
Correct.
We got the invite to go there while they were filming, be fed, see how things are going before.
Which you got to explain how that went down because that
Well,
was fucking.
so that's what we're gonna get into
Yeah.
real quick. First off, I just want to put this out there that in our previous footage that you will see in this episode, I did claim that we were the first people to film a show about Crazy Burger.
We're the first people to make a show about this restaurant.
That's wrong. Guy Fieri came first.
This is true.
I just wanted to say that. Just
several
want-
different ways to say his last name.
Yeah,
too.
Fieri.
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 And then Gordon said
Hey,
Fieri.
Fieri.
I was like, everybody's saying it.
Okay.
They're just jealous. He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
All these Bourdain fans out here, you don't know nothing about Guy Fieri, right?
Yeah. Right.
Changed the game.
Well, to zoom out a bit. So yeah, we went to Crazy Burger because they're on the Gordon Ramsay show. What was it called? Secret Service?
The show's called Secret Service.
Correct.
It was rumored that it was called Restaurant Refresh.
So should we start by talking about our experience on the day of shooting and then get
should
into
walk-
our
That's what I-
experience watching
walk
it?
Yes,
through
yes.
it.
Okay,
It was-
let's go
It was
through-
very
Okay,
bizarre.
can I start?
Let's start
Yeah,
with how
Max.
So I want to start with at the time, me and Alex were working together. And
Okay.
Alex, the little bastard he is hyping me up like nonstop. He's like, dude, you're the guest. They invited you. You do whatever you want. You wear whatever you want. Don't listen
Don't
to the
take your hat off if
instructions.
they
Don't,
ask you.
don't take your hat off if they ask
Max
you.
is
So
already-
I went in there just like fucking like Thanos, like fucking like, this is my show.
Another
Like, I'm
interesting
gonna-
pronunciation.
Which I actually, I should have
Thanos.
taken that. I should have taken that mindset, but tightened it up.
Okay, so I will
Yeah,
say
Dan
that
was on you the whole
what
time.
Max
It's like,
is
dude, come
Max
on.
is doing right now is he's trying to get ahead of the game because he knows I'm going to lay into him and make fun of him
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
what
it's coming
actually
over.
happened. So what actually happened was Max knows. Should we get into
no,
this?
don't talk about how.
Okay, so we go
Why
there to
not? I
film.
mean, you
We
got
got
the invite. You got
we
a
got-
personal
no,
We got
invite
people
from
on the
somebody.
inside
anyway.
that recognize us as goats.
Gordon,
That's it.
Yes.
Gordon thinks he's got an insider, bruh.
We had
got
the
inside.
insider.
Facts, facts,
We got insider. So anyway, our insider.
She was texting
Our
him,
insider,
letting
we're
him
talking-
know.
Our insider.
so we're talking with our insider, and they tell us that you're coming for the filming, so you need to be wearing plain, nondescript clothing,
No logos.
of any kind, because obviously they would have to blur that out, and it just saves them money from having to do that, or they'd have to Greek the clothing, so to speak, as they say, and no hats that have logos and shit like that. So
I think it was no hats.
There was
in
no
general.
hats.
no
period,
hats
yeah.
in general. So we show up, and Max has a New York Yankees cap on, one of the most recognizable logos in the world, and he has a Carhartt sweatshirt on that says
Oh, yeah,
Carhartt
that's right,
down
yeah.
his arm.
It was
Down
very.
his left
It was
arm.
very unnoticeable.
It
But
was.
also,
It
like,
said it in
spring,
massive
it was
letters. though.
cold.
The black sweatshirt.
The point is, you completely and blatantly disregarded their instructions.
Truth. I
Me
did.
and Dan
so-
dressed up to the nines.
Well, I
Someone
didn't.
was dressed up. Like, we
it
look
didn't.
good.
The way it was emailed, it didn't seem that serious.
Well, it's if they emailed you ahead of time, dude. It
probably
is
serious.
Also,
Yeah, I just told you it was probably serious.
I know Alex is gonna have my back on this. They didn't say shit for the first 45 minutes we were there.
No,
Well,
when we
I-
rolled up, they didn't say
They
anything.
didn't say a goddamn
busy.
word.
They're
But
busy.
when we sat down, you were like, "Oh, I gotta take my hat off." They're like, "Yeah, we sent you the email,"
so-
and you're like, "Oh, okay."
So
and
we
they never did it.
We arrive at Narragansett
You tried
Beach.
to go the whole way without like adhering to the rules.
It was stupid.
It was pretty
We-
cool. It was
we
funny.
should
I
have
laughed
wore
the whole
chef
time.
coats.
Yeah,
I
so
laughed the
this
whole
If I
time.
could run it back,
I wanted to do that. I thought that
We
was
should have
that
wore
would have
chef's
been
coats.
so
That would've
funny.
been
We would have
funny.
been on TV if that was the
we
case.
would have met the criteria.
Yeah.
This is what happened.
Whatever.
So
Work.
we get shuttled to that karate studio that's next to Crazy
I
Burger.
forgot about that.
From
Yeah,
the
we did
beach.
get
From the
shuttles, yeah.
beach, we go to this karate studio, and that's where they have like the whole producers row set up with all their little makeshift desks of all the different producers, and there's all the other quote unquote influencers there that are going to be on the show, and they're sitting us at tables. We're checking in and everything. And so Max is referring to, at this point, nobody was scolding him or admonishing him for
No
his
one.
clothing
No one
yet
said anything.
because they're fucking busy doing their jobs.
Could have
So
just
that-
made a mention.
So then
Yeah.
we
Could've
so
just
then,
said one thing.
so then we sat down, and I am going to digress here for a minute to mention that
I gotta follow up on that.
we all remember the history of this day, because what really went down on this day of shooting was leg one of Arsenal versus Real Madrid.
Yep, you
in
were
the
watching
Champions
soccer
League
the whole time.
quarterfinals.
And I'm like, dude,
Dan was
pay
watching
attention
soccer
to
the
what's going
entire
on.
time.
I pulled out the Paramount Plus on my phone, and I was watching
Ooh,
Arsenal
sick.
versus Real Madrid. And
plug.
Declan Rice unleashed two screamers of free kicks while we were watching.
And it's valid.
It's ancient
It's a
history at
big
this
game.
point.
I
It
get
was last
He's a soccer
season.
guy. He's a hooligan.
It's valid. If it was the New York Rangers in the playoffs, I'd have it on.
If the
Shouts
Celtics
out.
were on, I would have done
You know
it
what I
too,
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Declan Rice for
Yeah.
that performance.
I think
on
we
that
already
day. It was
shouted him
incredible.
out.
It was incredible.
But yeah, okay, here's another one.
I can't say it
So,
enough. But anyway, at that point, we're sitting in that like green room, so to speak, and then they call us up to be like, okay, you're gonna go in. We were like the second or third group of people to
You
go
gotta
in.
get to this before that. They were like going over the rules and the stuff. Like, oh,
Okay,
order
yeah.
your food and blah blah blah.
Yeah, they
So
told us how
yeah.
it was gonna go down.
And then she said to the crowd, "Has anybody been to Crazy Burger before?" And I think there was maybe 2 hands.
I thought it was
raised.
Really?
just us.
I was like, "Are you? You're gonna
That's so
invite
fucking funny.
everybody here?" And they're all like, "Well, can you just act like you've been there before? You know, just show that you've been there and had the food a million times." Which, if you've never been to a restaurant and never had their food, and then they serve you something brand new, how the fuck are you gonna know what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's funny that
Oh,
they,
this fish burger is great. Oh,
Yeah, because
they've
you
had it
never
on the
had the
menu for
old
years.
fish burger that was better.
No, they've had it on today and tried it out.
Yeah, so I can't wait to get into the fish burgers.
This
but
is my favorite.
Oh
so
my gosh.
anyway,
It's my favorite thing.
They
I
explained
wanted
to
to
us.
lose it. I'm like, what? No one, and they're like, oh, I'm not from Narragansett. I'm not even from Rhode Island. I'm from California. You're
Yeah.
like,
That's because most of the OGs were
Yeah,
like, "Nah, fuck
ours-
that.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
not.
it.
I'm not going on
that
TV
shit."
with Crazy Burger."
So yeah, we get told how it's going to go down. They brought us into the
restaurant.
before we go into the restaurant, they brought us up to like the front of the green room area.
yeah, but
And
we're
we're like,
third party
okay,
or something.
we're
Yeah,
like,
so
the,
we're
no,
Yes.
you shut up, Max. So
so
we're
we're
like the
essentially
third party.
at the finish line.
Yeah.
We're about to go in, and we come up, and so they're looking at us as we're about to go in, and they look at Max, who's like decked out like a fucking NASCAR driver
Oh,
in
dude,
logos.
and then that's when they told you about
that
the
is
hat
such
and
an
the jacket.
exaggeration.
Yeah,
No,
it's an
no, no, it
exaggeration for
they
comedic
made you
effect.
go in
That's
the
sit here and
bathroom,
take
flip
it.
your shit around, take your hat off.
Well, the funniest
this
part was they were
fucking-
like,
and
they
I
were
think
like,
you still were holding back.
Well,
you were
no,
like, no,
they-
no one's told me to do this at all.
Except for the fucking email that they
Yeah,
sent.
except for everybody along.
they
along every
literally,
step.
they literally were like, "You can't wear that sweatshirt," and I took it off, and there was just a big Rangers logo on my shirt. And
They're
they're
"You're
like,
gonna have
what
to-
are you
you're gonna have to
fucking-
do something about that.
You,
And you're like, oh.
So Max has the Yankee hat, has the Carhartt sweatshirt, and they're like, "You can't wear that hat," and he's like, "Oh, I'll just like take it off or something." And they're like, "The sweatshirt, dude," and he's like, "I'll just roll up the sleeve so you can't see
Dan,
that."
you
it
were
says-"
being a pretty
Again,
big bitch about
again,
it, though.
dude,
You were kind of being bitchy about it. You
Dude.
were watching a fucking soccer game the whole time, and then you were like, Max,
thank
why
you,
are
Alex.
Why are you
No,
trying to be
thank you,
like
Alex.
this right now?
Thank
I
you,
was-
Alex.
I was
being
angsty.
Thank you,
I'm
Alex.
like,
no,
Dan,
but
when did
no,
you get
the
here?
reality is, yes, these people were at work getting paid to do their jobs. Do you think?
Oh, it's
do you
gotta
think
be an
they
easy
would
job.
let Aaron
It's gotta
Judge go up to plate without his jersey on?
I don't think Aaron
They go,
Judge.
"Hey."
Aaron Judge wouldn't wear his jersey. He would have read the email. What I'm saying is, I wasn't. I'm bitching at you
Listen,
now.
I did
No,
read
stop
the
talking.
email.
Stop
I
it.
did that on
We
purpose.
can only talk one at a time. The thing is, I'm not.
You just
I wasn't
didn't care
bitching at
about
you
the
then.
email.
I'm bitching at you now about it.
You were bitching at me then.
The producer bitched
he
at
was,
you.
the whole time.
The producer said, "Max, did you read? This guy didn't read the email at all, huh?"
I just scored a goal.
She made a joke. She goes, "This guy didn't read the email at all, huh?" And we're like, "This is the only guy that got the email. Max is supposed to be the fucking leader of this group. Max is the point guard of this fucking team here, and he doesn't know how to run the play."
He was
It was
no
like
Jamal
No,
insane.
that's not
No
true.
Jamal
What
Chase.
happened
We
was
fucking-
I said, "Fuck the coach. We're doing
Yeah.
my play."
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what I
not
said.
Allen Iverson,
But
bro.
what I'm saying is,
Practice?
Alex hyped me up to do these things. He was like, "Listen,
Exactly.
you're their guest."
I mean, you are the guest.
but also, I'm sorry,
You were personally
but
invited.
she was pissed off and being a bitch. It's like we made eye contact 20 times.
Yeah.
you could have once came over and been like, "Hey, you know that's
Was
not."
this your insider
And she
information?
waited until I got to the plate to
Yep.
swing and was like, "You can't swing the bat like that."
Max,
Like,
Max, it's insane that you're putting the responsibility on them when they sent you an
their
email.
job. They're getting
They
paid.
sent you an email. You shouldn't have shown up wearing the stuff.
Facts. I'm not
They
saying
sent
that's
you
wrong.
an email. So
Dan,
for you
let's
to
be
be
honest.
like,
and I
for you to
purposely
be
Has
like,
Max ever gone with the rules?
Yes,
Dude, this is-
plays
thank
against
you,
the rules.
sir.
this is what Max is saying. He's saying, "Well, I understand that you told me once, but how
Yeah.
come you didn't tell me 2 or 3 times?"
Correct.
Like, it's a ridiculous thing
Why
that you're
did you
saying.
walk me through this?
They sent an email that did not seem super serious, and then took it super serious at the
That's
last
because
second.
it's shooting. It's like they can't have logo. It was just so
I'm
funny.
not saying
So anyway,
I'm in the right. I'm just saying they are also in the wrong.
they're not. But anyway,
I agree.
They gave you specific instructions. You just decided.
do
to
your
not.
job.
You know what else?
Let's do
They
it
told
better.
me don't wave at the camera, and I hit it
Oh,
with
you
a
waved,
fat
yeah,
deuce.
yeah.
They
Yeah,
did.
that
so
was
stu-
main scene, dude.
You're
Yeah.
so dumb. for that. But anyway, so
It is pretty funny
Matt-
watching that. Like when you're flicking the deuce, I was like, they told everybody not to look at the camera.
And then they were like, "That's a sick clip."
like, "That's a
I
pretty
feel
cool
I
flip."
feel like we skipped over the fact that she told you to take off the Carhartt and you took it off and you had a full like
Oh, yeah.
game style
Because I wasn't planning to take it
a
off.
full long sleeve New York Rangers jersey.
not
It was
no.
like full jersey.
It's a gray shirt
Oh,
with
that
a
would have
big
been
logo.
It
hilarious
was
if you had the
fucking
Rangers
insane
jersey.
that he wore every
All right,
logo.
let's
piece of
move
logo.
on. Let's move on here.
So anyway, they bring
We
us
sat
in.
down at the table.
They gave
Everything
us-
was tacky as fuck looking. That big sign behind us.
I will
Oh, yeah.
say on
Oh,
the
you're
show
talking about the like inside
just-
the
the
restaurant.
redecoration.
Yeah.
Because
Some of it was smart. Like I think taking the booths out and putting the tables in might not like character wise be good, but you got more tables for people to sit at.
No,
Yeah.
they
You
said
what I
it in
mean?
the
So-
episode. The same amount of seating. They took out all the booths and shit. And
Right,
it's
then
the
they
same
fucked up.
Yeah, it's like, why would you give them?
And the thing about the booths is you could open the booth up and have it be like a 10 top.
Yeah, for
or a
sure.
12
It was
top.
like 7 and 10, right? And then
Yeah, there were
7 and
there were
8
4
and 9
6
and
tops in
10.
the middle, and they
I mean,
replaced it with 4
but when's
tops.
the last time Gordon Ramsay thought about a 6 top?
dude, Gordon Ramsay doesn't
You know
know
what
what
I
he's
mean?
doing anymore.
He did.
He fucking didn't. He doesn't even know what a Poco Loco burger
He's
is.
trying to sell those pans, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
for real.
hex clads. That was all over Fox too.
I mean, I want to give a big. I want
to.
to give a big thanks to him for letting us film because that's
for
huge.
sure.
He
Yeah.
could have been a dick.
He's
Shout
a super
out.
nice guy.
He's
super,
dope.
He
I
was
got nothing
super
wrong
nice.
with him as a person.
Yeah.
Him as a character. On
He
the
is
TV
getting
show, though,
he is getting borderline too rich. Where I'm like, you're a bad person, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
not yet. Close.
Yeah,
I'm saying he's
doing
borderline.
fine.
He's getting there.
So we go in, we sit down. The decor, I will say, they made it just
You didn't
like
like it?
generic surf
Parts of
shack
it were
vibes.
good.
I thought like
The bar
wall-
looked nice.
The bar looked nice.
The paint was
walls-
great. The colors
yeah,
scheme was
really
much better.
popped.
We didn't get to see it, but on the episode, the patio looks great.
Yeah, dude, the patio.
Patio
looked
looks
great.
Yeah, the
Great.
patio looks sick. That we didn't
And
get
that
to see that,
brings me
but
to
that
one
looks amazing.
thing.
Shouts out to them.
Do you think that they took the kitchen out? They were like, "Oh, we're not going to do the kitchen. We'll do the patio and we'll do the dining room."
I think they
Because they
definitely.
complained and said that they never touched the kitchen as far as renovations.
Well,
The Crazy Burger people did.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we watched all the episodes. He did not. No.
I didn't watch all this
No, wait.
season.
Some of those episodes, people got brand new fucking kitchens,
Dude,
and
everything.
other ones, it was like
Everything.
they're just polishing a turd.
yeah.
episode.
Yeah,
Where it
Maybe
felt
the-
like that about
maybe the
Crazy
kitchen wasn't
Burger
so
until
bad.
I saw the back. I bet that patio was a lot of money to fix.
I bet it was because they like. I mean, not to
We
get
saw
into
it.
the episode, but when he walks in the back, he's like, "Holy
There's
shit!
no
there's no fucking roof
Yeah,
here."
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, what
It's
happened
real,
to the
it's
roof?
Real bad.
They were supposed to redo it at one point,
and didn't.
and
I
didn't.
was like,
They
this
got
is worse than I
halfway
remember. I
through,
didn't never
and
knew there was
then
no roof.
the town came down and was like, "Do you have permits for this?" And they're like, "No." So I mean, day one stuff, you're supposed to pull a permit to fix anything.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, so when the decor, I will say they had like these old, 50s pinup girls in old bathing suits type, like
Which is better than Mike
surfer,
Maxon's
like surf
art.
rock.
I
like,
disagree.
You like
pictures.
his
I mean,
I thought they were
like
just
the
so
fact
generic.
that it's his art. Like it makes
Dude, his
like,
paintings are wild.
What's
They're
cool?
fucking-
What
they are
made
abstract.
what made Crazy Burger cool is the fucking weirdness of it.
Yeah, but the
Oh, correct.
paintings
But it
were a
was too-
bridge too far
it was
because he
getting
was
too weird.
taking people's Facebook profile pictures and painting their
No,
painting.
they were
portraits, like,
sending him.
It's
those.
fucking weird, regardless, and it's just like it's cool that I like that they let him keep that one wall of it, but it kind of got to be a bit much, and I think a lot of people were like, "Whoa," and like weirded out by
So,
it.
like, is this guy
I'm
working or just
into it,
painting
so.
now?
Well, you're a
Yeah.
fucking weird guy that likes to be a troll, so like I don't.
Yeah, you wear hats during filming, yeah.
Oh,
Carhartt
someone should
sweatshirt.
fucking Charlie Kirk me for it.
That's what you would want.
You don't want
That's
that.
your solution.
Just put one in my fucking
Oh,
neck.
jeez.
I mean, a lot of this we already have filmed, so like I feel like we
Yeah.
don't need to talk about the food other than like it sucked.
But it was kind of weird when
It
they
was very
It was
generic.
just like a capitalism
handed us a fucking
like,
menu and they were like, "Oh, these are, only options you get to pick." And then in the episode they were like, "Oh, we're going to totally keep a lot of the Crazy Burger like original
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
recipes," which they didn't.
Well, I mean, they did because
Well-
now they're back to fucking
they
making
said-
a
well-
lot of
Yeah,
those
well,
things
they,
again.
they
Well,
are. Mike made
yeah.
that choice. He said, "I don't want to do this anymore."
Well, when we sat down, they said that this is only part of the menu,
Right.
and that there will be more
And,
Crazy
like,
Burger
breakfast
favorites
will be back and
when
stuff like
when the
that.
full restaurant comes back.
Right.
When we sat down, there were 4 appetizers, and one of them was a basket of fries, and one of them was a cup of chowder.
And then another one
So
was
there were
onion
2
rings or something.
appetizers.
It was really, it wasn't, it was
there was the
calamari
corn
on it?
thing and the calamari,
right? Yeah.
the frito misto.
Yeah,
calamari.
yeah.
Also, you got to think about the fact that like the majority of that staff was like, I don't want to be on fucking TV.
Oh yeah, I think
So,
I
like-
think 10 of them said to me personally they were like,
There was only 4 or 5 of them
and
in
it
the
was Restaurant
episode.
Refresh that scared them. Which, if that's the show you're promoting, how is that scary?
What?
Hold the mic away when
I'm
you
good.
bring the drink up.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Kid doesn't know how to be on camera.
I don't know. What else do we have to say about the actual experience before we
just
go
like
to
we
the?
I
just
thought
to
it was a
wrap
good
up.
time. I mean,
It's special.
yeah,
you know,
it was
like
really cool. People, I tell people,
when are
the
you ever
story
gonna
of-
meet fucking Gordon Ramsay? You know what I mean?
would-
Yeah.
probably never for me.
That-
Like,
that's
was
what
probably
we
the
should
only-
get
Maybe
into
one
next.
more time.
And
for
I
me,
actually
but,
didn't
like,
think we were gonna meet him. I thought it was just gonna be the extra footage. Like, oh, we're just gonna
he
film
came
live
to the
scenes.
table and said, "Rags to dishes."
Yeah.
Hey, Gordy.
Congratulations.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, that
I was like,
Prompted.
oh, Paco just
Just
screamed.
wait
I was
until
like,
I have
holy
that
shit.
video clip just going all over. Rex Dishes,
Yeah.
Rex. I was
How
so.
did you feel in that moment?
I was
you
a-
must have felt pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, there you go. That's easier. Congrats, my man. Congrats. Looks like we're being filmed. How are we? It's for a podcast.
I felt like a bitch.
Really?
I really don't get starstruck that much. It happens. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say I'm like.
so you felt starstruck.
But I was, yeah, big time.
I mean,
I was
he's-
just like,
he's
I
a
went.
tall dude.
You can tell in the footage.
Big-
I'm just
big
like, you're the
personality.
man. Like I'm
Yeah.
so hyped just that he even gave us 90 seconds of his time.
we
Right.
were
Amen.
all just like wet clay
In
in his
awe.
hands. Like
Yeah,
we were
in
just
awe.
like we were
Dude,
like,
when
yes
he-
sir, yes sir.
Yeah, when he
Yeah,
walked
thank
in the
you.
door,
Yes, congrats. Rack
Dude,
Dishes.
you're the fucking man. I can't believe you're saving this restaurant.
Listen, we'll try hard. We've got a great team. And
Glad some other people thought to do a show about this place.
as you know, 30 years is not an overnight success. It's something to be protected. But exactly, clearly lost its way, and fingers crossed.
I was like, that's fucking Gordon Ramsay. That's what he's coming over to us.
Yeah,
Holy
he's
shit.
getting closer.
gonna sit
He's
next-
getting closer.
He asked Max to move down. I was like, oh my
He's
god,
at our
he's
table.
sitting here.
Michael, you recognize these guys, right?
Yeah. This is Alex. He's the former chef.
I know.
Of this place.
Oh,
okay.
He's back in the heyday.
It
He
to be
knows
like-
you're the former chef.
I've heard all about you, and I'm like, that's a
He
lie.
did not know
That's
that too.
definitely a lie.
He did not know that.
He's
Yeah,
like,
no,
he's
he
like,
knew
he's
who
like,
I
yeah,
was.
I know.
I've heard all about you.
That
I'm
was
like,
one of the
really?
funniest things ever. Was when I was said this. He's the first. I know. I know.
Yeah, I know. I know all
He's
about
like,
it.
How good does he look, by the way?
Yeah,
you do. He's excellent. Well, listen, I really appreciate you guys coming in.
Appreciate it.
Second time
Thank you.
round.
Thanks for coming in.
And continued success.
Thank you.
Good to see you guys.
Thanks for keeping this place in business.
Let's go. Thank you. Cheers.
oh yeah, I know all about you. I took that burger you created. I smashed it
Yeah.
against the freezer door.
Yeah.
a bunch of times.
That shit sucks.
That scene just.
Well, that
I
scene-
was so pissed.
All right, hold on.
It's
So should we
can go-
transition
we can-
into
we can
talking about
Tarantino
the,
it. It doesn't have to be all in
actual
order.
episode?
Well, there's so much to talk about there.
Well,
All
I
right,
did,
so let's talk about the actual show that we watched last night.
So I definitely pegged it. I was telling
You got pegged?
I mean, a couple times. I told Max before. I was like, watch
What?
the cold opening when they come in, and he's like, my insider told me, where the key is, because every episode, the insider's like, oh, the key's above the door, the key's in the grill, the key's under the mat. Crazy Burger, there's no key.
No
Door's
key.
wide open.
The door's never
Wide
locked.
open. And at first, when he rolled in the fucking driveway, I thought the door was wide open, but it was to the patio.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, they left the door open?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And
But
then he
that-
just wheeled in, pulled that door wide open, and he's just like, oh, that smell. And I was like, yeah, I remember
Yeah, I
that
remember.
smell.
Dude, the smell that I pictured. Okay,
Yeah.
so what smell did you picture when he said, ooh, that smell?
I think it's like the old
that
grease
smell.
from the hood fan or the floor,
dude, thank you.
or
What-
the old mop water kind
What
of
I
deal.
pictured was like basically the grease that has become the grout in between the
Yeah.
red tile. Like it's like the smell is the smell of the floor not ever being really cleaned.
Yep.
Where it's like we all would
Not
just
since Alex was in charge.
Well, it's like you'd bullshit mop to like just get out the door for the shift, but like it would still be so nasty where like the shit that's underneath
dude,
and behind
Sunday
things.
morning, 7 a.m. walking in there,
It's
you'd hit that shit and
nasty.
you'd get that smell, and you're like, I can't wash this out of me now. Ugh.
So what do we think about how when he was tearing apart the restaurant and saying it was necessary? Because let me go first. I will say I got oddly defensive at times.
yeah, of
It's
course.
been like that forever.
Dude,
I would say the worst part was the fridge being at 46.
46 was bad.
That was so bad.
That's awful.
I've never seen like
honestly,
That's awful.
My
I'm
girlfriend
with
was
Mike.
like, "Oh
that
my
turkey
God."
was probably fine, bro. That turkey
Dude,
was
yes,
fine.
yes. I bet it didn't smell.
100% that turkey was
Turkey
fine.
just smells weird.
It looks
like ground
weird.
turkey
He's-
smells weird.
He's
Oh, dude,
right. That liquid
Mike like
happens.
goes back and like sniffs it like
Yeah,
up
yeah, yeah,
close,
yeah,
and he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's
He's
fine.
like,
it's
let me
fine.
smell
It's
that.
fine.
Let me
It's
smell
fine.
that
Let me
shit.
smell it. Give me that shit.
There's no smell of it. Gordon's always right with the camera.
That
you know?
spatula
Yeah.
on the ground was awful.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
yes.
pretty rough.
I've
But that was,
never,
like, the-
I've never done something that bad in a kitchen.
Yes.
yeah,
The
I've never
spatula
done
on the
that.
ground.
And he knew cameras were rolling.
Oh my god! Did you
That's
see
what's
him?
so funny.
You know
He
what I
goes
mean?
down to the end of the line next to the fridge, and you could see his head pop up to look
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
camera.
yeah.
And I'm like,
Like-
he knows he's
like, he
being
should be
recorded
not,
the
like-
whole fucking time.
I don't know.
The funniest
People
part,
make mistakes.
He does not care.
The funny
He
part
does not care.
is thinking about
He was
what,
like, show him.
what was going down when the cameras weren't there. If that's what he's
I have no
doing.
idea. It must be pretty bizarre.
But dude, it was like
Poor
so,
Jermaine. He is just a broken
Who
soul.
is Jermaine? Like,
Yeah.
shout out
Father
Jermaine. Gotta
figure?
get him on the
Mike's his father
podcast.
figure?
Never
Yeah.
heard of this kid.
I was
ever.
like,
And-
Ever.
Oh, he knows Lucia's daughter. He must have been going over that house.
Did you hear that? Prov City Streets, baby. Prov, we out here. What up? What up? What up?
the porch episode. So all right, so with the turkey and everything, I was like, that turkey does look fine, and the juice is like that. It's like turkey thaws like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
and when you cut open the tube that it's in,
It's all
there's
lumpy
mad
and shit.
water
Oh,
in
yeah.
the tube.
That turkey's
and
been
so
processed
that's
3 or 4
normal.
times.
That was fine, probably. It's just he knew
The
that
tofu
on
was bad.
Yeah, the tofu was obviously bad. When he said penicillin,
I lost
Dude, he
it.
was like, he's like, I'm gonna give you the species of microbia.
Yeah.
You know what the thing is, too, though? It's like, and I watched the whole season of that show. Some of them were much worse than Crazy Burger.
Oh, yeah. Food-wise, definitely.
But, like, bro, you go into any restaurant right now,
You will find
unprovoked,
something.
you will find at
You will
least
find
one
something.
fuck up.
Yeah, you will find something.
1 to 3 fuck
Gnarly,
ups.
and dude, when he's like, he's like, they're not even wearing gloves, and then you go back and he's showing Jermaine how to do it in the pan, no gloves. They're just going, and it's like, I get that, like when in the initial one, he's like talking about them going from like the pescatarians' food to the other people's food, and like veggie
I didn't
food to
like
beef
that
food.
whole
Also,
part because
so
it's like,
you-
Poor
you know,
that's bad, but
Poor
it's like,
Kansas when he says,
bro,
I'm
nobody
a
wears gloves in the
pescatarian.
kitchen. I'll tell you right now, nobody wears gloves in the motherfucking kitchen. Gordon Ramsay didn't do it on camera after
Right.
admonishing somebody else for not wearing gloves. So
Like,
it's
Kansas is a waitress.
she was
doesn't-
hilarious,
she's
by the way.
hilarious.
She was hilarious
Yeah, she was
on the
hilarious.
episode.
great
She
performance.
told the customers exactly, like, we don't
Yeah.
we don't have
Shit's
allergen
contaminated.
fucking fry laters. We fry everything in there. And they were like, well, my fish can't touch. And it's like, dude,
Suck it. Get a
suck up,
salad,
like,
bro.
or get something else, you know?
Yeah, if
I'm
you're
a
a pescatarian, you're not a. That's not an allergy thing. That's
Please,
a
his name
diet.
is Rock. He
Yeah.
is not a pescatarian.
I know, but
all right?
even if he was,
he
my point
he
is,
lied.
pescatarian is a dietary choice. It's like a diet you follow.
it's not an allergy.
It's not an allergy. So saying it can't touch is not true. It's like I would prefer it not
Correct.
touch. Like with a vegan, it's like, yes, I'm not going to cook their food in butter, and I'm not going to cook their food in bacon fat or whatever. I'll steam off a part of the flat top so it's relatively clean, or like get them a pan
She
or
said it
something.
right. We scrape the grill all the time.
Great,
Which,
but like, dude, to be like, I'm a pescatarian, my food can't touch other shit. It's like that's a dietary choice. Like,
Dog
yeah.
bounce.
In the
Also-
very next scene, Gordon's like, "Oh, he's putting the burger right in the," and it's like, that was a Poco Loco burger. I am not fucking
Yes,
blind.
that was a
yes,
Poco
that was a
Loco.
Poco Loco burger.
He was like,
That was
"Oh,
not
that's
a Mahi
definitely
Taco
touching."
burger.
And I was like, "No way, that's a fucking Mahi."
That
we
wasn't
never
his
used to
Mahi.
put that on the
Also-
flat top at all.
Dude, the reason I noticed is because he puts it on the wrap, and I go, "Oh,
that's a
Mahi's
red-
going
yeah,
to tomato
right.
wrap
Yeah,
now."
I was like, "No way." With,
a Poco,
with
dude.
avocado? No way, dude.
I got something to say about that whole Mahi Taco thing. It
We got
sucks.
all got
It
shit to say.
sucks because I think Mike was misunderstood by what he was saying.
Exactly.
About said frozen burgers.
Yeah, no.
Because Mike took that
He
as my
snapped.
ground
Yeah,
beef
he
is
snapped.
frozen.
that
Yeah.
part, that
You know what I
part.
mean? Where
Oh,
it's
I
like,
was telling
dude,
people today,
that's
he
just
lost his
confusion.
mind.
That's
He
just
was like,
confusion.
I'll freeze my burgers.
Yeah,
and
he
you're
does-
like, well,
They do not serve frozen burgers at
Correct.
Crazy Burger. They don't serve frozen beef burgers. The beef comes in fresh. They make patties. They sell it till it's bad. And they sell a little past it's
sell it
bad, and
till
then they
it's
throw it out.
bad.
But what happens
love
is
that.
when you make a fish burger, when you make these other kinds of burgers, like the Mahi Taco burger only works because you freeze it. The fish,
Yeah, like you need
the
to-
fish
for
would
the
not,
frying.
The fish would not stay in a patty form unless we freeze it.
Correct.
Alex McBurney invented the motherfucking recipe, so I don't need
I
to
made that
explain
shit
it
for
to
like a
him.
year straight
But
every
dude,
morning on Saturday.
You grind the
Oh, man.
fish, you mix it with the lemon and
I
lime
didn't know
juice
what I
and
was
the
doing when
onions
I
and
made
peppers.
that either.
You make a
Clearly.
fish patty
Yeah.
and then you fucking cook it and freeze it or whatever. Like, it,
Well, we froze it because it was just, I was making 50 a day.
And
Also,
I
you can't bread
fucking
them.
do this
Also,
anymore.
even
can't bread
if
them
that
unless they're
wasn't
frozen.
even if that wasn't the situation, what if they threw it in the freezer for temperature control?
Yeah, it's like
You know what I mean? Like,
Does-
what if that was in?
Does he not put his beef
Dude.
Wellingtons in a fucking
Dude.
freezer and ship them in a truck?
the fact that he was freaking out that the
No.
fish burgers are
course not,
frozen.
'cause
It's
he's
like
Gordon.
they need to be frozen.
He
It's
pissed
a
me off.
fish burger.
Okay.
And, no, you're not okay because I'm not done yet. he goes. he's like, oh, these burgers are
Get 'em,
frozen.
Dan.
Like, what the fuck? And it's like, it's a fish burger. It needs to be frozen. And as I was trying to say, the burger is a fish patty that's cooked and then breaded in tortilla chips, like with like an egg wash and shit. You can't bread the fish patty unless it's frozen hard
fall apart.
because it crumbles apart in your hand when
just
you
wouldn't
dip in
make
the
sense.
egg.
You would have
It
to do that
doesn't
on the
work
fly.
unless you freeze it and then you bread it and you put it back in the freezer. And that's how the Mahi Taco Burger works. And for him to be like, this dude, I geeked when he took the burger and he was like,
smashing it.
he's like, it's rock hard.
Yeah,
and it's
you're
like,
like,
you pulled it out of a freezer.
freezer, you
He
idiot.
pulls it out. Like,
Although-
dude, when would you take anything out of a freezer and smash on the ground and be
How-
like, look how hard this is?
The Mahi Mahi burger, rock tasted, solid, rock hard, frozen burn.
How funny was that scene though
That
when
shit
he was
had me
watching
geeked.
people walk to the office and he's like, I have no idea where they're going.
They're
all
going to-
smoking weed.
And you go, not even
They're
the
all going
health
to get
department
high.
knows where they're going, bro.
Dude, and then they tried to play it off.
Didn't
as-
put enough cameras up, buddy.
They tried to
let me
play it
text
off
my
as-
insider and find out. And he just hits him with,
Where's the weed spot,
He goes,
buddy?
walk into the office, you'll figure it out.
They ended the episode way too quick after like bringing shit up that it seemed like they were going to talk about.
Yeah.
Like they didn't
Like
talk
what?
about the changes to the menu at all.
No, there was
Oh, yeah.
not even any mention of the food.
Yeah, and then like
It seemed like it could have been a
again.
two-parter.
I don't want to sound like a
That's
sour.
what Jenna said. She was like, they might have a 2-parter. And I was like, why? She's like, there's 5 minutes left. And I was like, oh, yeah, they haven't even done the live eating, like the dining.
I don't want to sound like a sour apple here because we were the ones that got
No,
cut.
you should, man. You should, because I'm upset about that too.
But they made a big shtick in the episode about we invited all of these influencers here to come eat and make content, blah, blah. They literally go to one person, a Miss Rhode Island who I've never fucking heard of
Never
in
seen
my
her
life,
before.
has no
She
relation
was a
to the
runner-up.
industry, to Crazy Burger, to any of that.
From Cali.
And then, I mean, clearly there were other ones there besides us, but like,
Right.
why even bring it up if you're just going to show one?
I don't know.
Like, if they showed 4 different influencers and we weren't in it, I'd be like, oh, that fucking
That
sucks.
would be all right.
But you made
I'd
it. You
still be
made
pissed.
a part of the show. You made it to bring up, hey, we invited all these influencers here.
Right.
Episode over.
And
So
he
that's not
sat-
necessarily on
he
Gordon,
sat
but
with
like
us.
whoever was editing that episode, it's like you had some gold in there.
Yeah.
Like Crazy Burger's story alone is
Former
fucking insane.
employees there.
Like it's, you know what I mean? Like
And Mike was there with us talking, and Gordon there, and they had like a moment, and we were
We
like,
didn't
"Oh
rea-
yeah, thank you, Gordon." And he was like, "Yeah, you know, I
we
really
didn't
like
put
Mike."
we didn't put on as
We
being
didn't-
that entertaining, but like it would have been a cool thing to be like, hey, the former chef is here. Like,
yeah, but that didn't happen. So for
like
us,
hey, this
no, but
this show there's a show about this restaurant.
they
That's
didn't
how
get
cool this
that
restaurant
footage,
is.
though. Like we were there when they shot it. We didn't talk about anything that was like camera worthy. Like I mean, maybe a bit of
He
our
asked us
talking
how the
with
food
Gordon.
was. Yeah, I
but I
guess.
think that the fact
We were
that
kinda-
Spencer had the
yeah.
camera out and he acknowledged that he was on camera there, maybe they were like, maybe we just shouldn't use any footage of that table because it could be confusing.
No, because
but I-
everybody had their camera
listen,
phones
listen,
out.
listen.
so-
Hold on. I will say that first of all,
We were being
the
negative
chick,
in
the
the
chick
corner,
looked
though.
good as hell compared
We were
to
being
us.
negative.
It was negative.
The woman looked good
Food
as hell
wasn't good.
compared to us. Second of all, she gave them exactly what they want for the TV show, which is
coming
gonna be-
back.
oh my god, I love it. This
I
tastes- it's
love the
best burger
burger.
I've ever had.
I can't wait to come back. You're like,
That's
you're
all they
never
needed.
going to be in
But,
Rhode Island again.
dude,
Again.
that's all they needed, and we didn't give them that. So I'm
Yeah,
not
they ate it
surprised
up.
they didn't use us at all. And you're like, oh my god, they had 4 former employees there or whatever. It's like we didn't talk about that with them. Like they didn't shoot the footage, so for us to like
I
expect.
mean, we brought it up a little bit,
I
but
mean,
it's more. It's
we
like
didn't talk about
again. Let me
working or
speak. Let me speak.
Preach.
They acknowledged the one person.
Yep.
They didn't even have to roll our clip. They could have just shown our table with a little Rags to Dishes podcast or the
Now
other
you
lady
are
They
coming
definitely-
off
you
as just a
definitely
little
weren't
bit
gonna do
mad.
that, Max.
But it's just
You're
like-
not gonna do
You
that.
are just coming off as a
That
little
was
bit
a
mad.
reach.
That-
That's
It's just
a
like, dude, like these people make a ton of money
You're-
making TV shows. Like,
you're
why not
clearly
make
just
it good?
disappointed.
Right.
Why
but-
not make it good? The whole episode was sick. The last 5 minutes,
Yes.
it's like that
Oh, it
sucks.
was so rushed. It was so rushed.
You're mad that they didn't show us, and I get that, but like, I think it's more interesting for us to talk about how like you're right that they did totally blow over like the changing of the menu, and this is where I think that like maybe they were entertaining the idea of a 2-parter, and maybe they
No
did
way.
have footage of.
I
this.
don't know, man.
It was their last
hold on.
episode. They were shooting quick, and they
Right.
wanted to.
All right, well, I'm in the middle of speaking, and I was just
You
trying
interrupted
to
me too, so
I was just
I
trying
got
to
to
say.
follow up to you, Dan, after you say that.
I was just trying to say that You know, he like I could see if they had to have a conversation about the menu, because when we sat down, the menu was completely different than Crazy Burger's menu, and it was a more simplified and more like with that corn, what those corn things were called. I forget what they're called, but they're like the hip snack that people do now. Those
Corn
like,
ribs.
Yeah, the corn ribs. And
corn ribs.
yeah, and so the corn ribs are like a hip thing now. So like there was clearly a moment where they were
Frozen
like,
corn ribs.
your menu sucks because you're doing too much or whatever, and you need to simplify and you need to dial
Frozen
it back.
French fries,
and you
too.
need to do frozen French fries, or you need to do brioche buns that come in fucking bags or frozen or whatever. Like he was making Mike make more bullshit food, and they completely cut out if there even was any filmed conversation about changing the menu. So I was saying like there could potentially have been a two-parter if they, because like you're right, the act 3 of the show is very rushed, and act 3, like the dining experience could have been more of like, you know, a bigger chunk of a second
They
episode.
did mention it.
If
They did mention
talk
it.
about like the menu changing and shit
They
like
did-
that.
they did
And
mention
if
it.
they didn't show one bit of like reno work. Like, oh,
Yes,
they
they
showed.
did.
Well,
Yes,
no,
they
I mean
did.
in the kitchen. Like in
No,
the kitchen, they didn't
didn't
show.
Because they didn't
any-
renovate
They didn't
anything.
renovate.
That's what
They said new knives,
They
new
said,
pans,
"Here's
new
your
kitchen.
head
They
glass."
did some
They gave-
cleaning and
They gave
shit.
Jermaine a set of knives, and I was like, dude, that's pretty
They're like, we can't get you a new flat
They
top.
could've
That
shown-
thing
That
can't
thing is-
move out of the building.
But they
That'll
could have
take a
shown them
week.
scrubbing some shit and cleaning some shit.
What
I'm
were you
just
going to
saying,
say,
like,
Alex?
So when they did do that, what you were talking about with the menu and stuff, I realized that Gordon doesn't know what a fucking bolo is, first of all.
Yep.
Because he called
Savage.
it a pancake the whole time.
Yeah,
He
and
was
it's
flipping. He was like, is he going to flip those pancakes with the same spatula?
He's on his British shit, bro.
Yeah, dude, it was just the amount of stuff that he said. It was as if he had never looked at their menu before.
Oh, yeah.
And just guessed the whole
Definitely,
time.
100%.
I mean, he got all that food sent into him, and he's like, this is horrible. This
He
is
probably
horrible."
has 3 people that do it for him,
Oh, for sure.
and then he just fucking makes his quick little judgment calls.
the bolo thing. I think was like another. It could have been another editing thing, like with the Poco Burger, where
Right.
because I feel like he was referencing the pancake from the Surfer Style, and so he was like, oh, is he gonna flip that
Poor editing.
pancake?
Poor editing.
And then they showed
Poor
him.
editing.
Poor
They
editing.
showed him picking up bolos,
Right.
And then he was like, "Oh, there he goes flipping the pancake." And you're right. It was like that wasn't the fucking
Probably
pancake.
a $5 million
So,
show budget and
in
fucking bad
the other
editing.
shows,
Yeah, but only we noticed that because only we know
Right.
that Mahi Taco Burgers don't go
in
on
the
red
other shows,
flags.
I
Very
think
true.
halfway through the season. So this is where I thought it was going to be part 2, because Mike had like a meltdown in the kitchen, especially over the cross contamination thing.
Wait, he like off air?
No. This is
wouldn't say
during
he
the
had a
show,
meltdown.
But in another episode,
he
Gordon
held it pretty
approaches
good.
the owner, and the owner just like loses his mind, and Gordon leaves. Right? Gordon leaves, and
I saw
crazy.
that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Saw them all.
but
But
Gordon came back 5
You've
minutes
mentioned
later.
that.
Like he bitched out and was like, "I'm gonna go back." He looks like he's cleaning. But in another episode, he literally was like, "I'm done. I'm not gonna do this." And they,
what the
they had
girl-
a part 2. They
So
had
the
a part
girls,
2,
right?
Yeah. They had
Yeah,
a part
the blonde
2
girls.
because of that. And I was like, maybe they're gonna have a part 2 because Mike's not really getting it.
Yeah,
And then they're on the fucking Narragansett Beach shoveling up,
I could tell they
messages in a
weren't
bottle.
going to have a part
So
2 because they
stupid.
said it was
Oh.
the finale, but I was
And you know
just
what's
saying
really,
like there was
fucking
potential.
You know what's really sad about that? And I cried. Every message was just from the employees. 5 bottles, 5 employees. That was it.
yeah,
Kansas, Jermaine, and then a third party, Norma Jean,
Norma Jean.
who was like also kind of like the understated,
This
hype
is-
girl
this
of that episode.
This is where I go back to the other episodes because there's other episodes where it's like, all right, we're going team building. He takes out someone on like a fishing boat
The
and like
digging
does
on the
all this
beach.
crazy shit.
I was
And he's
like-
I'm
I started
taking you to a
crying. I was
beach
like, this
and
is
there's these
sad.
fucking flags.
Well, this
and
is
Mike's
Rhode
just
Island.
like, dude. It's like,
I don't know. I
They
feel like
could have done
maybe
better.
they rushed that filming because they knew they were like,
They
this
wanted
is
to
at the
wrap.
end of our fucking
They wanted
budget.
to wrap.
Yeah, they
Like,
wanted to
we
be on
wanna
vacation.
done.
either way, I want to say shout out to Gordon Ramsay for
Yeah.
one, not just putting us on, but like, who knows what's going to happen with Crazy Burger in the future. Regardless, I think he gave them at least a little more of a lifeline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gave them a summer because Jermaine did say that
For
they
sure.
wouldn't make it through the summer if not for that show. Or
I-
maybe
I
even
think-
like the idea that something was coming in.
I think probably more than one summer.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Unless the building falls down. That's
a
a whole nother situation.
Rumor has it
That
that
building
it's not
is-
going to be around for long.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
The building's got to go, and I don't know if Mike has the money to.
No,
you
he's
know.
not moving.
No, he
once
said he was in
once
debt
it's
to his
over, it's
eyeballs.
over.
He said he was losing $3K a week. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Well, you know what he needs, right?
He needs a chef.
He
Casey.
needs us, baby.
All right, let's go.
I
All
mean,
three of us, baby.
Us three, if we really did it,
I don't know.
it would last 5 more years.
Someone approached
You and me in the kitchen, Max, maybe front of the
Someone
house.
approached me last week about that idea. They said eventually Crazy Burger will close,
Yeah.
and it will be pretty soon, and they're looking for new people to take over. So he asked me, would you like to be the chef?
of
and
Crazy Burger or of a new restaurant
Of
with the
what
same
It's
shit?
going to be Crazy Burger, but it's going to be a new ownership, whatever. And
You're going to inherit Crazy.
I flat out said no.
What?
Why is that?
That's IP.
Why is that?
That episode brought a whole nother level of just absolute, it was anger, frustration, and sadness. And I said, I put my time in there. I was there all the time. I did a lot of work for that guy. And the new owner, doesn't matter who he is, I know what owners are. They're just going to take advantage of you and pretty much milk you.
I
until
thought he
you're
was
dry.
implying that the new owner would be you.
No,
if you would
no.
just be the new chef.
I mean, he approached everybody at one point in time and said $50K by the business. $50,000 for a restaurant, especially Crazy Burger, that's real.
It's a lot.
Real cheap. No, real cheap.
No, but it's a lot
not
in
though, because
reality.
that building is like
In
condemned.
terms of paying.
Exactly. Like, why would you take over ownership of a building that's going to
Condemned.
fall down?
It's condemned.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, not legally yet, but like it is.
The
Yeah.
only reason that I was intrigued by it is because Crazy Burger is IP. That's intellectual property. It's a brand
Correct.
name.
You could move
that
it.
is
Correct.
known in this
Yeah.
town. And if he was like, I'm giving you the Crazy Burger brand, and you were like, cool, I'm going to open up the new Crazy Burger in a new building, and we're going to use the same menu recipes of a lot of the same
Right.
shit, and you could do it your way, I would find that to be an intriguing proposition.
If you move
I don't
that
know if it'd be
place-
worth 50K.
If you move
but-
that place, though, do people follow?
Unless it's on, if it's not on Boone
If
Street,
it's-
they
Exactly. Like, if you don't,
fail. If it's
keep
not
it
on
in
Boone Street, they
Narragansett,
fail.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. When do rebrands work?
It's not a
that often.
rebrand. It's a
When there's
relocation.
movies,
It would,
stuff
but
work,
it would be
you
a
know?
rebrand because it's a new owner, new situation. I'm sure whoever buys the Crazy Burger name is going to go, I can corporatize this shit.
Absolutely.
Rebrands work
Yeah.
all the time.
So I don't know.
I mean, it's like
I'm saying
it's a good
Not often.
conversation, but as soon as you move that place from where it is, you
That's it.
lose
it's all the character.
all the fucking people that used to go there because they come down here from every other state.
You don't think if it was in
besides
just like
Revamp.
another part of Narragansett or Wakefield, it could work?
I
Like if
mean,
it was on Main Street in Wakefield,
If
you
it's on
couldn't
Main
do
Street in
similar
Wakefield,
business.
maybe, but there's
Like, you
so
know what I
much
mean?
shit
Like-
going on Main Street Wakefield.
Like if it was in the Pier Plaza, like in one of those buildings, like it could you can move it to other places that aren't like it's the menu, it's the decor, it's the vegan friendliness,
Right.
the breakfast. Like there's a lot to the brand that isn't that building. Like you know what I mean?
No, I totally get
Like-
all those points. I mean, I agree with you.
Yeah.
If you do take all the elements that they have and move it somewhere, it probably could maybe be successful, but will it ever be like he was on a pedestal after the Fieri
He
thing.
also had a
He
li-
was thinking that place is going to be millions and millions.
He
of
also
dollars
had
just
an
like here.
all-star lineup.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, you're not going to find those kind of workers to
You
work
know what
there.
I
again.
mean?
You have
Like-
Jermaine. No offense to Jermaine. Good kid.
But
Looks
yeah.
like a great dude. But I mean, as soon as he was like, all right, man, you're going to be the chef now. You're going to have to saute vegan burgers
Dude,
in a,
he used
in a,
to-
Well, it's
in a
like,
pan
even
off
just
to the
look at-
side.
look
You're
at
like,
this-
That's not
Dude, are
how it
people
works.
are
Yeah.
people that work there now inventing burgers that are as innovative as the Mahi Taco Burger
No,
or
that's not
fucking
because it's frozen.
or anything
Shout
that
out
like
Gordon.
fucking Meehan or
Gordon.
Yeah,
them
it just,
came up with?
there was just Crazy Burger,
Crazy
Burger,
Burger.
Burger.
Crazy burger.
It caught fire at the perfect time,
Right.
and he was ahead of his time with the food that he was making in
And
the
we had
early
s-
2000s.
I think in
Caught
10
fire,
years, we had such
right
good
time.
crews. Like,
Squad.
Squads.
We're
Like, all
talking
the
like
boys
USA
would be
Dream
down
Team
to
in
work,
1990, like.
and we'd all chill. They don't
And
have that.
I remember that one
The
fall.
fucking Kansas, Jermaine,
That
Sean.
one fall, you, Matt, D-Biz, and like someone else solid left all within 2 months, and it was like, oh, this place is fucked.
Yeah.
This place is fucked.
I didn't want that to happen, but I
Yeah,
mean,
You
it's
didn't take
life,
care of his
dude.
people enough,
I
but
know,
we've
it's
already
like,
litigated
you gotta-
that.
you
Like,
gotta
we've
keep
already-
moving.
All right, let's wrap this up. Do we have any final thoughts?
well, realistically, so the episode made me emotional.
Yeah.
I
Made me emotional.
you know, I did have like a good cry, and I wasn't really stoked on where it was going because it just looks super sad.
Yeah, I felt really awkward watching
Yeah.
it. I felt defensive and like, oddly attacked.
And it wasn't like Gordon's fault for doing it. It needed to happen, but
Well, it's the point of the
It's
show.
the point of the show is to
Fucking
rip on the
walking
business.
Mike, like,
but I didn't expect to
through
be
it.
watching it and be like, No, you.
Yeah.
Like,
I just-
being mad about it.
my only and yes, we all felt defensive because it's a part of us, right? But like, and I felt this with other episodes, not just Crazy Burger.
Oh, I cried at some other episodes.
But no,
too.
I didn't mean cry. But it's just like when he's investigating
Oh,
the
okay.
bad, it's like, dog, if you go anywhere, not even a restaurant,
Right.
with like ultra red fucking cameras and like swabs and
swabbing the top of
you're
the
gonna
fucking-
find fucked
yeah.
up
Yeah.
shit.
He's like swabbing
everywhere.
the top of the spice rack, and I was like, dude, those haven't been cleaned in fucking 5 years. Of course you're gonna find shit.
If Mike didn't
it's a spice rack.
if Mike didn't put that spatula on the ground, I would be happy saying that place wasn't that fucking bad.
Yeah, no, he did that though.
That was awful.
Yeah.
That was absolutely
And then he immediately
awful.
took Jermaine's burger off the grill and used it. He was like,
Brutal.
"Oh, fire a new one."
brutal.
Fire a new one.
And it was like Gordon says it too. He's like, he went from fish
Yes,
to chicken
yeah.
to floor. Something like that. Like,
This shit's funny.
That's exactly what cross contamination is.
anyway, regardless, I think it was an amazing experience. I don't know where we go from
Right.
here because, like,
I gotta thank you,
you know
though,
what I mean?
because
We met Gordon Ramsay.
you invited
Yeah, we
me,
peaked.
and
Dude,
I
they
was,
wanted Kyle Gallup, which I love Kyle Gallup, but I was like,
But
why
why?
wouldn't you have? I think they listened to our episode with Kyle, which was great,
yeah.
and they were like, "This guy's funny, let's get him on." But then I was like, I mean,
They
that
never
makes
put a
sense,
clip
but
of
like,
us in there, so I'm like, what does it matter? Who
Yeah.
knows?
so either way,
Maybe if Kyle was there, you guys would have been on TV.
maybe he did. He does have
Yeah.
a nice mullet.
Man, that would have. I would have been kind of pissed. They were like, I was supposed to be there.
Nah, you look great, dude. You look great.
Yeah, I wore
Final thoughts?
a nice sweater.
It was a fun experience. I mean, we love Crazy Burger, and we always will.
Damn
We
right.
really do, yeah.
It's like a
I love
toxic
it.
relationship where it's like you can look
You
back
just
and be
get
like, man, we did have some good times, and I did have love for her, you know. But we did really get the cops called on us a lot of times.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we did do bad things in that kitchen,
Yeah. Yes, we did.
but we did good things too.
Well, we did a good job. We did a good job. Like our fucking 5 years. Like I know I did a couple of different stints, but man, the last 3 years I was there, it was bad.
Yeah, bro. You got out. We got
Yeah.
out, baby.
Anyway, I want to thank you so much for coming, Alex.
Yeah, thank you guys, man. I enjoy this a lot. I mean,
It was great.
That's great.
we had subject matter today, which was good.
Yeah, and we didn't talk about Charlie Kirk too much, but free Palestine, fuck transphobes, fuck Zionists. I don't know what else to say, but this is Max Messier Richter,
Dan Cotter.
And Alex McBurney, baby.
and this is the Rags to Dishes podcast.
Yeah, let's go, dude.
I mean, I like the
Oh,
aesthetic.
yeah, this is bad.
I like the aesthetic. I think the sketchiness is what makes Crazy Burger so beautiful.
I didn't know that this all came down until I saw it shot.
I mean, it used to come down all the time.
I don't
They
remember
were.
that.
I remember
never
them
seen
fixing
the
it like
sky
every.
through here. I've
No,
never
it's
seen
never
it.
been sky through, but there's always been an issue. Like there's always been something breaking or like the plastic breaking.
It must have been after my time.
It's nice.
It's nice out here.
No more ghost dong though.
No more ghost stuff.
R.I.P. Ghost dong.
Doesn't smell like dumb
We used to get so fucked up back here.
Dude, right here.
Like right,
Do you remember
right
playing
here.
Do you remember playing the lighter game?
No.
Dude, we used to sit around here and do the thing where you do the lighter and you throw it to each other and you can only catch it
Like
at the
this?
back of your
Oh,
head.
okay.
Yeah, like,
So stupid.
it was so dude, we would sit here for hours doing that shit. The amount of booze we would drink back here.
This is like fucking history right here.
Straight up.
You see this? See this?
Dude, if it
It's
wasn't-
history. It's history right
If it
here.
wasn't for Crazy Burger, my children wouldn't fucking be here. Legit, I met her at the fucking bistro.
Facts. 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 Excuse me. What up? This is Max from the Rags to Dishes podcast. I'm here with
What's up? It's D-Cop.
from the Rags to Dishes podcast. We're here outside Crazy Burger, as you can see right here. Crazy Burger. You know what we're here for? We're here for breakfast sandwiches and juice. Mad good. No stickers on the fruit.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy D-Cop. I'm right here with my pear ginger apple juice. This shit is hitting. It's really zippy. What you got here?
Bacon, egg, and cheese on a bolo. Crazy burger ketchup. Shit's weird as hell, but I fucking love it.
He's a freak for that. Trust me.
First bite. Ooh. He yoked me out, bro.
Yo, that thing dripping. Did you see that shit on the floor?
See that shit in my face? I just got yoked out. I can't hold it because I'm covered now.
It's cool. All I gotta do is talk.
I got yolk literally all over my fucking face.
You just wiped it off your nose. Yolk on the tip of his nose. All right, I'm about to get yolked too.
All right, we yoked up, but it's delicious. I definitely need napkins. This is by far my messiest breakfast sandwich review I've ever had. Which is crazy because this sandwich is not even that messy. It's just dripping. But like, it's slap. The sweetness of the bolo with the Crazy Burger ketchup just goes hard, in my opinion.
Damn, you housing
I'm gonna
this.
get a napkin.
All right, y'all. We'll be right back. I just clicked a button on the side. Is that cool? All right, what up? I'm going to get into this, all right? So I got a bacon, egg, and cheese, too. But I threw some tomato and avocado and red onion on there. All right, let's try this out. Okay, I'm covered, too. All over my face. It's good as hell. The tomato, avocado, red onion combination, that kills it on the bacon, egg, and cheese. I used to get it all the time when I worked here. Woo! God damn, did you bring me one?
I just went and washed my hands.
Damn, I'm fucked, bro.
You got yolk too?
Whoa. Yeah.
All right. Here, give me that.
Put it on you before you
All
start
right.
talking again. You got time.
We got plenty of time. So he's yoked out. He's going to go wash his hands now. This is insane. I just want to say, as ridiculous as this experience is with us getting yoked out right now, this is still a badass sandwich. Like, if you about that yolk life, this is where you want to come. And we're clearly about that yolk life. Woo! I don't know, man. How's yours? Did you just tell them all?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not even a juice guy. But fresh juice, bolos, homemade ketchup, yolk. I'm going to have to get, what?
I was going to say, the thing with the bolos is they crisp them real good in the flat top, and because of the sugar content in the bolo, they get so nice and caramelized in the flat top, and it just, that crispiness in the bolo tastes so good. It hits.
I could eat another one of these.
You ate that one so fast.
I know. 9-3.
9-3. Wow. Yeah, the nostalgia's hitting for mine, but I'd say mine's
9-3.
and 8.3 for sure. But I cheated with the vegetables.
8-3, huh? Crazy burger, yoked up, yoked out. Food here still slaps. I don't care what the fuck.
You want to take that again with the mic? Just put on your hat.
This place is yoked out. I fucking love it here. I don't care what Gordon Ramsay says. I do care a little bit because I fuck with him too. But Crazy Burger, this is the spot. The best restaurant on Boone Street for 30 years now. Last words?
Ladies and gentlemen, he said it all. We love the burger.
Look at this. Orange.
This shit is hitting. I'm not gonna lie. The juice is good.
9-3.
He said it, y'all.
20 minutes later.
Post-review review. Crazy Burger. Shit slapped. I give it a 9.3. They yoked my ass out. This was great too.
It's a juice?
Apple, carrot, ginger. Healthy, no added sugar. All right, sorry, I'll give it to you in a second. I gave it a 9.3. It's a little crazy, but I'm still giving it a 9. So it's gonna get a 9.1. How about you?
I'm sticking with my 8.3. It was a big nostalgia bomb for me. It hit really hard. It was good. I loved it.
Bump it up.
Nah, I'm good. I think 8.3 was the right score for me to give. It was delicious. The juice was great as well. I already polished mine off. What else is there to say? Crazy Burger is goated.
Yeah, goated.